Hello, this is Helmut Flash, and today I'm going to be talking about something very exciting. I'm going to be talking about how to expand your business in a slow economy with one particular thing. Okay, the particular thing is called books. Books can boom your business. Well, you might not have books. That's okay. Okay, you might not have books on your own. That's all right. Let me tell you how books and why books can be so phenomenal for creating new business. Okay, and it's all the time, but especially now in a slowing down economy, it is so important that we come up with new and different things rather than the yellow page and the flyers and the coupons and sending a letter and sending a Christmas card, all those type of things which everybody does. By no means do I say it's all that bad to do those things. No, no, no. But what I do say is you got to supplement it with things which are not as common. All right, books have made people money, and books have distributed messages since eons. Books are a super hypercharged brochure nothing can compete with. The worst book will be 1,000 times and 1,000,000 times better than the best brochure. A brochure is a brochure is a brochure is a brochure, and a book is a book is a book is a book. In universities, professors who do not publish perish. All right. So, how does a book differentiate you? Well, because it's a book. I mean, it's really that simple, actually, versus a brochure. People do not throw away books. That's not what they do. They keep that book for literally ever. And if they do throw it away, it's just in some garage clean out eventually. Okay, but even if they never read a book, some people tell me, well, people don't read books anymore. Maybe something true to it. Just because they got it, they flip through it a tiny bit, and they will remember the giver of the book. Not necessarily the author, because they forget that damn name, but the giver of the book. And of course, you've got to make sure that in the book, your marketing is in it, with a brochure, with not a brochure, with a stamp, with a a little card. We're going to show you how to do that, with a loss leader, basically with a special offer which people just can't refuse. So let me talk, however, something very important. It is important that you realize that the book which you're going to give away to your potential clientele doesn't have anything to do with your business. It could. I'm not saying it shouldn't, it couldn't ever, but it doesn't really have anything to do with your business. In fact, you must understand, no matter what business you're in, be it a dentist or a plumber or a chiropractor or a car mechanic or an electrician, it is only an extremely small part of your potential clientele's life, an extremely small part. So you have many more areas to talk about if you get out of your business, and again, that's different. Every other car mechanic only talks about cars and transmission. You all of a sudden talk about, let's say, health. Health has many areas. Okay, you maybe talk about children. Children has many areas. Keep them off drugs, show them how to ride a bicycle, show them how to, why not to drink Coca-Cola, how to be more moral, all those type of little things. What about business? What I'm talking to you now. What about all the business people in your area who have employees, who have families, who have usually a little bit more disposable income? What about it? And who all of them have the question, how do I grow my business? Especially in a slow economy like today. Especially in a slow economy like today, they're all asking themselves, how do I grow my business? I'm a marketing person, that's what I do for business. I grow businesses, and I ask myself that question every day. What do you think why I'm shooting this video? For you as much as for me, of course. People ask them questions. So what about if you give those business people around your area a book on how to grow their business? Several books on how to grow their business every so often. Oh yes. Whether they implement it or not, they'll browse through it a little bit. And they will remember you. And that's all you need, to be remembered, to be remembered, to be remembered. Look at politicians doing something in for their election. The most important thing is for them to be on the forefront and be constantly remembered. And of course to be remembered in a good way. Oh my God. All right. Books. Giving away books will also help you to be in the media, newspaper, radio, television for free. The media, the newspaper, the radio and the television talking about you for free. Not paid advertising, which costs a fortune and doesn't work very well. Because it's not believed. It's not believed. Books are believed, and being talked about in radio and television is believed. Books is one way to help you to get in there. It's not by no means the end to all means, but it's one way. That's what you need to do. So now the only other thing we need to figure out, how can you give away loads and loads of books at a price which is affordable, because the average book costs $12 to $15 soft cover. So that could become expensive, but let me tell you, still workable. However, we do have ways on how to give away those books for literally cents on the dollar. You know, how to give these books away dirt cheap, and thus your cost layout is so tremendously, so drastically reduced that you make shitloads of money, and that you can first do the investment because it isn't so huge. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, you know, if you want to watch the full video on how to do these books, we have a whole hour video on it with material and with all kinds of things. Go ahead, do it, and you will learn it. And if you want to know a lot more about how an advertising works in together, basically an advertising is everything, all the steps which have nothing to do with real advertising, but are additional activities not done by the public at large. But that doesn't mean they're new. Most of them are around for eons. They're so time proven. They're just not packaged in a way that the small business owner is ever using it. And if you use it, especially like now in an economy which is slowing, your business will be booming. You'll be breaking away from the rat race, and you'll be breaking away from the back like there is no tomorrow. So just go for it. Just do it. Bye-bye.